Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Alrighty, we're back in the laggy shop. I don't know what it is about this shop, but it always lags. I don't know. Nothing.
You said you were near Crystal. Caesar's closed up that way, yeah?
Hey man, when the Lord opens that kind of door, you walk right through.
Yeah, that's not exactly...
Oh man, I haven't had this cereal in forever.
I got a bull moose in my truck and a bull tag in my pocket.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Oh, hey, Tyler Ronan.
Huh. We keep bumping into each other, don't we? What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
That's the guy from the ferry. I'm gonna take one little loop around here.
We could use some of that at the house.
What is that, orange juice? Maybe? Not sure. Alright, before I knock on the door, just let me go down this aisle one more time. Talk to them, or see if I can talk to either one of them personally. And we'll see.
Doing some shopping?
Yep. Just the essentials.
Well, don't let me stop you.
So, I heard you were shooting moose outside your permit area.
Not really any of your business now, is it?
Come on. I'm not gonna report you, but it's a shitty thing to do.
I think it's time to finish up your shopping and move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Damn, okay. I didn't want to make an enemy.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately. We're looking for Tessa again.
She took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Do you know if she'll be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Alright, thanks, Michael. Guess we're gonna go interrupt Tom. Like I bumped into her, and she was like, well, excuse you. Hey.
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two, to make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Alyson, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh,
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Alyson, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, but how much you want to bet that Tessa does visit, you know, her grave? Like, she's not just going there to visit her parents' grave. I highly doubt that. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Tessa didn't try to take custody of these two. I don't know.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
That's funny. I said the same thing, though. I feel like, yeah, the father might have had something to do with it, but it wasn't a good thing, because I feel like she was already pregnant when she came to this town. You know? Alright. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
I know, but I'll be there too. And Michael.
I'm not sure I want to drag him into this.
Hey, he offered. He wants to be there for you.
For me, huh? Well, we need to get the store closed, so go give him a hand.
Alright. Where's it at? Back here?
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Hey, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye aye.
Molto bene. Okay. Give me 1 second, though. I see this up here.
Hey, you remember the ad for this? What was their slogan again?
Huh. Something poetic about time travel and life being weird, I think.
Life being weird, like, life is strange. I see you, I see you. Alright, molto buone, or whatever the heck it is. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just looking. That's flour. What is that?
I wonder what's in that box.
No, nothing that we need.
You know, when you think about it, glass is really just tortured sand.
Huh. Have you been sniffing the spray paint, Tyler?
That's a thought. That's a thought. I actually think that that's a reference for one of their games as well. Where the heck is the tomato sauce? It's like canned ham. Those are little hams. When I said canned ham, I mean the big ones. Oh, is this it? Molto bene. Yes, okay.
Hold on. Let me count this.
Oh, am I doing it? Oh, good lord. 2, 4, 6, 12, 14.
There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
Bottles of bleach.
On it.
There should be somewhere over here, right? Maybe on the other side? A bleach.
6?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
Me.
Oh, I drank this at a party once. It did not end well.
Good
Yikes.
stories.
I mean, probably. But nothing I remember really makes sense, so... Yikes, that's unsettling.
What even are those? I don't even know.
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah. That's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages. But he is very, very hot.
Shit, yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep, I see it.
You get it, Silver Fox.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Okay. Now I'm really wanting to read the muskrat story.
The mangy muskrat is a lazy, cowardly creature who spends most of his time lying around in the sun, cleaning his coat.
Okay. Is that it? Is that all I can look at? I mean, I can look at the different shelves, but... Alright.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on, look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker, I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
All these plushy things over here.
Okay.
What is that?
So...
I think it's 11. Like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 11. Because it looks like there's one under that one and possibly under that one as well. Yeah.
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael?
Oh,
Ouch, what
God,
the
that
fuck?
Hey,
freaking
sorry.
scared me.
It was just too tempting.
I was like, where the hell did he go?
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool?
Okay. Where are you gonna go? I don't even know how to do this.
Damn, overshot it.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Come on. Come on.
Boom.
Yeah! Oh,
So is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
dang, are you hitting on me?
Oh, so I'm good looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Come on, pop your little head up. I gotcha.
Boom.
I want to.
One more hit and you're out.
Oh!
Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna like sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Vecchi. Can't sell any of them.
Cool. No harm, no foul then.
Come on. Come on.
Gotcha.
Yeah! Let's go. Did I win?
Oh.
Right in the
Man,
face.
you're good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The
Dude,
what?
I'm kind of
That's the name for the
shipping
couch
this
where
right
Allison and
now.
I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Alright. Sit. Anything else? Oh yeah, look at the fridge. What you got up in there?
Oh, hey, see that container?
Yeah.
That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Oh, wow. Thank you. World-renowned marinade, huh? What's in it?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
That's so nice. I like you even more now.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle to the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
I'm not gonna ask if he's been with anyone. Oh my lord.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Anyway...
And I'm done.
No way! You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Alyson got me into him. We were supposed to go to his show in Juneau a few months ago.
Alright, you know what's up? You listened to his earlier stuff? The Dark Arc of Destiny?
Not yet. It might be a bit experimental for me, though.
Yeah, definitely. One of the songs is like 9 minutes of the same MJG drum machine sample. Fucking brilliant. But not for everyone. Is this Chief Brown?
Yeah,
Are you guys related, or...?
nah, but same clan.
Which clan?
Octopus clan. Raven Moiety.
Huh. Badass. So, you close with everybody in the clan?
Yeah, we're pretty tight-knit. I mean, we're all kind of spread out, so I don't know everyone that well, but they're still family. I was really close to my Uncle William until he passed. He's the one whose grave I want to visit.
Oh, yeah. Of course. So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him to vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
So is he a cool boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom. But he's alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
Jesus, that's fucked.
Oh, Jesus has nothing to do with that, trust me. Being religious doesn't mean you gotta weaponize your religion against other people. That's a choice.
Yeah, I hear you. What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly, but I'm not totally sure how I feel about that though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way. Alright.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronan.
You mean the OG Ronan? I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Alyson said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Alyson tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Alyson.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
You're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Ooh! Oh
So
my
I wasn't
god.
blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries.
I noticed how when after a little interaction there with
Promise after
Michael
this, we can chill at the house. Cool?
that it looked like it kind of affected our relationship with our sister. I feel like we've done pretty good thus far of like us being cool with each other, so I feel like having that one thing is not really gonna affect it greatly. I ship that relationship so hard, oh my god. They're just so cute. The only thing I worry about is that I want Tyler to follow his dreams. If he wants to be like a forest, you know, ranger or whatever, then I want him to do that. I want him to go explore that. You do know. Hopefully. I'm gonna go this way. Just because.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Ah! If anything, that's the one thing about this game that aggravates me.
Did you ever come back?
I can't explore.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Warning those who have journeyed to the other side. Okay. Wait, due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so that's what these are. That's cool as crap. I'm gonna put that up there if anyone wants to pause and read that. That's cool. Here's my thing, or here's my explanation of why people whisper in cemeteries. Actually, I don't think I ever have. Unless there's an active funeral going on, but that's the whole point. If someone else is out there and they're, you know, trying to visit their loved one and they're kind of mourning or whatever, you don't want to be loud and laughing and all of that other stuff. I mean, that's just not being very respectful of other people. So you just kind of keep to yourself and you're just kind of quiet, and you know what I mean? So yeah, people whisper. That's my thought process about it anyways. I love these. Oh my god, these are called curbed, what would you call them? That's not a headstone, but a curbed grave. I freaking love these things. They're usually in other countries. You don't find many in the United States, but they're so cool. I've seen people like fill them in with colored rocks and stuff, and you can do plants in them. I freaking love those.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it... Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
True.
Not this one.
Robert Becker.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
She's not visiting that grave. I told you. I freaking called that one. It's an eagle.
Oh, Mr. Eagle?
Kids. It's time.
Adriel Yassi? There's like a memory, but where is it at? Oh, right here.
We really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Benjamin. Somebody liked fishing. In loving memory of Dustin Lewis. Bless you, Alyson. Basil Salazar. Salazar Slytherin. I can't ever think about that name without thinking of that, so... I think I read that one. Yeah, that was the Yassi one. Who else we got?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
Yeah, that's talking about the culture and everything that was on the signs on the billboard. Interesting. About their religion being outlawed.
Last year, it was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
I bet.
Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you?
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me.
Oh.
I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. Talk to you later.
You bet. How are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
And he was surprised. Presently surprised.
She's always been jealous because I got the looks.
Yeah, but I got the brains. So,
Oh man, you two are such a pair.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go, Alyson.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Sounds pretty good.
Do you remember where she is?
No. And for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
A few steps in, and I'm already
Alyson,
starting to regret this.
come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Alyson. I'm gonna be okay. Please don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
So now we have to choose.
But I'm
gonna go for Alyson.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you.
And they didn't know what
You'll
was
be
gonna
okay.
happen.
You'll see.
That he was gonna be sent away.
About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
This spot's familiar.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
That was Brown's mother.
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Alright, can I go check out over here before I head up, you know, up top? Because I definitely see her up there. Yeah, I know. I know she's up there.
This is it. Right. She's gotta be here somewhere. She's gotta be here somewhere.
Well, I know she's not here. Oh my god, it is this. Okay. I really thought Tessa would have been there.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it? We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Thank you. No, I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and I failed her. It's my fault. She's gone. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally
just
bring back
Jesus
that book I borrowed
stuff.
6 months ago.
I mean, I get that. I mean, you gotta work for her, you know, for her. So, yeah.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
but it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. My goal's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. When she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You'd better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher. Tyler, are you all right?
Alyson, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Why?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God, why would someone try to burn down our barn?
Well, that's what I'm wanting to know. I do not think it
I
was
don't know.
Sam.
But I'm going to find out. So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Did he really have to smash everything? He went looking under the rug?
I might have found something.
Well, hold on.
This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. Asshole even dumped the drawers. This guy went on a tear.
He was looking for something. Could it be your father?
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Is there even anything in here?
This guy went on a tear.
Ah, right here.
God, he really turned this place upside down.
I guess we know how he made the hole. Well, at least he left us the junker. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
I was literally about to say we haven't read any more stories, but it literally popped up, so it is time. Okay.
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Oh, okay. Okay. The goblins earn their voice. Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the Secret Keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second, and so the goblins watched the Secret Keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The Secret Keeper nodded and gazed into Stalwart Moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the Secret Keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. Oh? After a few minutes, the Stalwart Moose blinked. I feel lighter, said Moose. Did I just give you something? The Secret Keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the Secret Keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Said the Secret Keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the Secret Keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know that Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The Secret Keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed Secret Keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in the cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if it had just thrust them in boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the Secret Keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the Secret Keeper. Now give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying, because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange, they asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the Secret Keeper. For so many secrets, pshh, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the Secret Keeper, I share the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do! So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the secret or the gift of voice with each other, and not with the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other. Fascinating. I mean, that really is fascinating. But it makes me wonder if Brown really... Is Brown their father? And maybe this is Brown's mom who died, and maybe that's why Marianne had such a hard time with her passing. Like, I don't know. It's very possible. While we're at it, though, I feel like we should read a few more of these stories, just, you know what I mean? Just to continue on the journey here. So, we read those two. Let's read this one. The Moon Hag Loses Her Name. Once upon a time, in a deep and cold lake in an ancient forest, there lived an old seal who was a powerful witch in disguise. She was mean and cruel. She liked nothing more than to swim in the deepest part of the lake where the light was dim under the ice, admiring the corpses of the many victims she tricked into the water over the years. She was so hateful that only the cold water of the lake could keep her cool. Her most prized possession was a tin mirror sold to her by the secret keeper, and she kept it in a chest at the bottom of the lake. It was no ordinary mirror. If you looked into it, you would see a reflection of who you truly desire to be, and for 1 hour the mirror granted you the power to appear as that person. Whenever a boat or an unwise traveler approached the edge of the lake, the old witch used the mirror to appear as a beautiful woman she always wished to be, and with the disguise she lured the unfortunate sailor or wanderer into the deep and cold water. There the old seal forced the victim to become her servant, and when she was done with them, they would join her collection of corpses in the deepest part of the lake. One day, when the old seal swam down to her den under the lake, she discovered that someone had stolen her mirror. The chest where she kept her most prized possession had been forced open, and now it was empty. Who would have committed such a crime? Who had dared to deprive her of her only treasure? The old seal went mad, and her anger heated the water of the lake around her. For a time, everyone was happy with the temperature change, for the weather suddenly became sweeter and the air warmer. But after a few weeks, things started to get ugly. First, the fish began to die off, for they could not live in the hot water. Then the glaciers began to melt, and the water of the lake rose and spilled out, flooding the forest and the meadows. And finally, the weather grew so hot that even the Ice King himself was awakened from his long sleep and decided to see what was going on. In the deepest part of the lake, he found the mad witch steaming amongst the corpses of her victims, so angry that the lake was about to boil. It only took a few minutes for the Ice King to understand what had happened and demand that the thieves present themselves before him. The thieves had no choice but to appear, for no one dared to disobey the Ice King. The crafty goblins presented themselves, mirror in hand. "Why did you steal the mirror?" asked the king. "We were curious. We just wanted to see what we really wanted to be," apologized the goblins. "But the stupid thing is broken. We look the same." "That does not mean it did not work," smiled the Ice King. "Now apologize and give the mirror to me, for it is too powerful to be used by thieves or a mean old hag." The goblins apologized and gave the mirror to the Ice King, but the old seal was still angry. "And what about me?" she asked. "I have been deprived of my treasure, and I demand compensation." The Ice King frowned as he spoke again. "Old hag, you are mean and cruel, but I concede you have been wronged. For now you will be allowed to leave the lake and walk the earth as the hag you really are, but only when the moon is full. And you, goblins, you had better stay away from the lake, for I won't protect you from the moon hag's wrath." And this is how the two goblins forced the moon hag to change her name. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to leave it there because I feel like we've read a decent amount. Like, we've already read these two. We've already read the moose. So we'll kind of save the rest for next time. Yeah. All right. And then as far as the story goes, it looks like we have a 1, a 3, and a 0. That's what I think the lock combination is.
Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
That did it.
Oh boy.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Okay, so she definitely got pregnant after she came here. But now the question is it Sam? Like, I don't know.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vow seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Wasn't there a story about the goblins taking her dress or something? Just wondering.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
It's not the guy with on the ferry, is it? Because he seems like this mysterious character that, like, we don't really know anything about, right? Because my point would be, like, after all this time, like, this place has sat stagnant, and if you were worried about there being some sort of love letters, like, wouldn't you come and get them? Literally, it's been 10 years, but now all of a sudden you show up. And who else showed up in town? The ferryman. Or whoever he was. He was on the ferry. What are we remembering here? Is it something out here? Is it? Yes.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe moose hunting boots?
This is where I tripped.
Mad Hunter.
Oh, over there.
There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Is there someone over there?
The Mad Hunter.
It almost looked like he was reaching out.
That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
There's something down that way. Hold on. Anything else? Something down there. Okay, I guess that is the way that we're going. Where is this at, though? Hold on. Can't tell where the memory is at. Is it...
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Alyson.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
And then went where?
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah. That must be where he climbed out.
Oh, he's long gone.
Okay.
We can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, right? Don't think about anything else.
He does not want to remember this. This is difficult.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I don't get desperate. You could help us out. Lend me some money.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Alyson?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
And here are our choices. Okay, so Tyler felt relied on when Alyson chose his memory at the house. So 58% chose that. That's good. Tyler felt heard about needing time when Alyson refused the house showing. Good, 66%. Alyson felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. 80%. All right, we're all in the majority here. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Okay. This was the one I was like, you know, about the fact that it kind of, like, it had the other symbol for not really, you know, like it affected our relationship with our sister. But Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. 80% though, so that means, yeah, we all are shipping that. Tessa felt grateful when the twins kept her in their lives, so 81%. So we've done really well this whole chapter. I feel like we've in the majority of everything, so ooh. The only thing I want to know is that I missed 2 collectibles and I don't know where the hell they're at. And I really want to find them. Alright, so I have found the last remaining collectibles. I could have swore I looked down there when I was in the barn, but who knows?
I might have found something.
But the other one was the very old beaver, and that was actually found in the back of Brown's mother's grave. I don't really know how I missed that, but yeah, it was in like a little box behind there. So let's listen to these real quick.
The very old beaver is a helpful and industrious creature. She's the princess's most loyal friend. The moon hag is an old and powerful witch. She lures her innocent victims deep beneath the ice and traps them there forever.
Alright, there we go. So all collectibles found. Very, very nice. And with that, we are going to end off chapter 2. We have one more chapter to go, but I hope that you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye!